So, ladies and gentlemen, today in our Vintage Sports File, we're going to be looking at the 1953 Montreal Canadian Stanley Cup year and a couple of the lost names that are on the cup but may be lost to history. Now, the first one we're going to be talking about is actually, as of this podcast, is the oldest surviving member of the 53 team that defeated Boston in 5 games to win the Stanley Cup. Now, Paul Masnick, born Paul Andrew Masnick in Regina, Saskatchewan, started his NHL career in 1951. Now, Masnick played for several years in the NHL. Now, he broke through with the Regina Pats in the 1950 season with the WCJHL squad. 51, he split the season between Cincinnati Mohawks of the AHL, where he had 12 points in 19 games, and in 51 campaign he had 4 goals and 1 assist for 5 points in 43 regular season games for the Habs, and 2 goals and 3 points in 11 playoff games. Now, 52, he split time with Buffalo and Cincinnati of the IAHL, and also played with the Habs that year with a goal and 2 assists for 3 points. Also scored 1 goal in the playoffs. Now, Masnick in the title year 53 split time with the Montreal Royals, where he had 12 points in 10 games, and he had 12 points in 53 games in the regular season as a center, with 1 goal, which was an overtime winner in 6 playoff games. 54 again with the Habs. He played 50 games with 26 points, including 5 goals and 4 assists in the playoffs. Now, he played with the Royals again in 54-55, was back with the Habs in 55 for 19 games, then found him with Chicago in the second half of the season, where he scored 1 goal. 56, he played with the Winnipeg Warriors of the WHL. We had 68 points in 62 games. 57, he played with Rochester most of the season. We had 24 games. Then back to the WHL over several years. He played with Saskatoon in 59, Victoria in 1960, Winnipeg in 1960. Then the St. Paul Saints of the IHL in 61. Then 11 games with the Cougars of the WHL in the second half of 61, and back with St. Paul for the IHL for 2 seasons. And a prolific goal scorer, ladies and gentlemen. He had 4 seasons in the minors. We had 24 goals or more, and he broke the 90-point mark in 62 with the St. Paul Saints. So regular season totals, 18 goals, 42 assists for 60 points in 232 games, and 4 goals and 5 assists for 9 points in 33 playoff games. So, ladies and gentlemen, Stanley Cup winner, played 6 seasons in the NHL, and decided to leave the NHL for better climes in 58 and eventually retired. Now, the Stanley Cup Championship 1953 was quite interesting because it unofficially started the existing Montreal-Boston rivalry that we still enjoy to this day. So that the curious case of Paul Masnick, we thank you for listening. And I know one thing, Canada's always been producing a lot of players from Saskatchewan, and to have such a talented player from the Bread Belt as Paul, still around, he can tell the stories about what it was like to be part of the Rocket Richard era. Amazing legacy for hockey, and again, we congratulate him on being a Stanley Cup winner. Have a good day. Bye.